The National Conference leader, Omar Abdullah, who is set to take over as the new Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir. The leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, as well as Party General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra are all scheduled to be attending that swearing-in ceremony of Omar Abdullah, which is going to take place at 11:30 this morning in Srinagar. To remember that Abdullah was the Chief Minister of the erstwhile state between January 5th of 2009 and January 8th of 2015. Also in attendance will be Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav, who's been there since Tuesday, Prakash Karat, as well as D. Raja Kanimuri, Supriya Sule of the NCP, as well as Sanjay Singh of the Aam Aadmi Party. They're all expected to be there at that swearing-in ceremony that's going to be taking place a little later this morning. Now, the National Conference won 42 seats, while the Congress won 6 seats, and the majority got further strengthened with the backing of 5 independent MLAs and 1 MLA from the Aam Aadmi Party. Security has been tightened around the venue as far as that swearing-in ceremony that's coming up in Srinagar. Let's also just listen into what Farooq Abdullah. In fact, let's first go across to my colleague Nazir, who's joining us in order to get us more on this. Nazir, security has been tightened as far as this swearing-in ceremony is concerned. But from what we're hearing is that the Congress is sitting out as far as this situation is concerned, because they really haven't been able to make up their mind as far as their candidate is concerned.
Well, no Congress MLA will be sworn as the minister today. Because Congress has, as per the seat, the number of seats they will get, berths, cabinet berths, they will get 1 berth. But Congress has 6 MLAs, but so far they have not been able to decide who will be their pick. So in that case, they have requested National Conference, please just keep that seat vacant. And NC has decided also to keep their own 2 seats vacant. So what our sources tell us, that besides Chief Minister Omar Abdullah, who will be taking oath, there would be 5 ministers, and there would be a right mix of from the regions and the religions also. So there was a concern whether there will be a right representation of the Jammu region. So there would be, this after Omar Abdullah will take oath as Chief Minister, there would be Surinder Chaudhary from Naushera Rajouri, who's an NC MLA. He will take oath as Minister, maybe Deputy CM also. There would be also one Hindu face from Jammu as well, and then it's expected that a Muslim face from Jammu will be also there. So it's expected 2 to 3 ministers will be from Jammu region, and then there would be at least 2 from the valley. One would be expected Sakina Yittu, who is the only this woman who could be the only one woman minister in Omar Abdullah cabinet, and then one minister would be from the North Kashmir. While most of the seats National Conference has won are from the Kashmir Valley, but besides Chief Minister Omar Abdullah, and there would be only 2 other ministers in this cabinet from the valley, and 3 others, 2 to 3 from Jammu as well. So many people may be disappointed, but there are only 9 ministers, including the Chief Minister, would be the, as far as the strength of the cabinet is concerned, because there's 1 to 10 ratio. There are 90 MLAs in the assembly. Only 9 ministers can take oath, including Chief Minister. So in that case, their hands are tied. But today, no Congress minister will be there in Omar Abdullah's cabinet. But after a few weeks, what is expected there would be again a swearing-in ceremony, and 3 more ministers will take oath in the Omar Abdullah cabinet. And this is first election we know after a gap of 10 years, first elected government after abrogation of Article 370, first government in a union territory of Jammu and Kashmir, and what they are hoping now that the center will soon, your parliament will soon pass a bill and restore the state as it was. Top Congress leadership, Mallikarjun Kharge, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi are expected to join. It would be a complete show of unity by the India Alliance, because the representatives from all the parties, including Akhilesh Yadav of Samajwadi Party, there would be Sanjay Singh from Aam Aadmi Party, Kanimuri, and also NCP's Supriya, she will be also attending this swearing-in ceremony of Omar Abdullah today. So large number of people are there at Sher-e Kashmir International Convention Center, and as I said, people have been waiting for this government since long. As this is the first elected government after a long presidential rule, 6.5-year long presidential rule, which has come to an end after just 2 days back. President issued a notification revoking center rule in Jammu and Kashmir. So finally, Omar Abdullah, in few hours from now, will take oath as Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir along with 5 other ministers, but there would be no Congress minister in this cabinet as on today.
Right, Nazir, of course, we also have Sunil with us. Sunil, the party, from what we're hearing, has declined the offer of that one ministerial berth in the upcoming, government formation that's going to be taking place today. And they'll be supporting, the national conference from the outside. Why this delay that we're seeing? Why have they not been able to, decide on that one ministerial candidate?
Well, multiple factors. I think first, of course, is the fact that the Congress didn't do very well in Jammu. That being said, they were in a pre-poll alliance and they are definitely supporting the government from outside. There are also two thoughts about what exactly should their role be. Should they be supporting from outside? Because there are differences of opinion in terms of the Congress as well as the National Conference on how they view various situations in for example, Article 370. To make it clear, I think they both are very clear that statehood should be given immediately to the region. How fast it can be given, the conversion of a union territory to the state, a promise made by the Prime Minister as well as the Home Minister. Now they have to really walk the talk and ensure that the democratically elected new government, as Nazir was pointing out, first in many, it's history in making, that after Article 370, this is going to be the first government, a union territory being converted. So they have those issues, those points to iron out. And I think the Congress leadership decided to defer and support it from outside at present. We'll have to wait and see how things play out in the next few days and weeks before they take a final call on this important issue.
Right, Sunil, thank you so much for joining us. Let's just also listen in to Omar Abdullah and Farooq Abdullah.
Jammu and Kashmir has gone through an extremely difficult time. People have enormous expectations, and our challenge is to live up to those expectations.
Or take oath as the first Chief Minister of the Jammu and Kashmir after the abrogation of Article 370.
I have some strange distinctions. I was the last Chief Minister to serve a full 6-year term. Now I'll be the first Chief Minister of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. The last distinction, as in the one of serving 6 years, I'm quite happy about. Being a Chief Minister of a Union Territory is a different matter altogether. It has its own challenges, but I hope that the status of a Union Territory is a temporary one.
10 साल के बाद यहाँ पे लोगों की हुकूमत होगी। मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट जो है बहुत जल्दी स्टेटहुड रिस्टोर करेगी और पूरे जो महकमे हैं, ताकत है, वो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को मिलेगी। तब स्टेट गवर्नमेंट जो है यहाँ के लोगों के मुश्किलात को दूर कर सकेगी तेज़ी से, और फिर से जम्मू कश्मीर जो है वो हिंदुस्तान का मुकुट है, ताज है, ताज चमकने लगेगा, उसकी हम उम्मीद करते हैं।
Right, let's just also get Ranbir Singh Patania, the BJP spokesperson, who's joining us. Sir, we just heard Farooq Abdullah talk about how he's very hopeful that the centre will restore statehood at the earliest. Your reaction?
First of all, a very good morning to all these viewers of NDTV. Farooq Abdullah, National Conference and Congress, they are themselves a sea of contradiction, interpolation, and a track record of treacherous behavior with the people of Jammu and Kashmir. Point number one, so far as statehood is concerned, Bharatiya Janata Party's top leadership, and that even on the floor of the parliament, we have reiterated again and again that Jammu and Kashmir statehood will be restored very shortly and at an appropriate time. So no need to make undue political inferences or pointers are trying to score political brownie points for Dr. Farooq Abdullah and National Conference. The main issues with regard to today's alliance, we said this is an alliance which has no ideological coherence, which has no working plan. There is no working agenda between Congress and NDTV. With regard to Article 370,
when we talk about the Congress party that's decided to sit out as far as the formation of the Omar Abdullah government is concerned, they have still not been able to figure out. They've only been offered one berth, and the Congress has decided to sit out as far as the government formation is concerned. Your reactions to this? What do you think is keeping them from deciding on that one ministerial berth?
They were Jammu and Kashmir's political history, and particularly post 1947, which has seen a track record of, we could say, seesaw battles between Congress and NC, just petty interest. One minister, two ministers, who shall be the chief minister, and the people's interest of Jammu and Kashmir, it has been put to the back burner. Today again, it is the same display. It's again a same, we could say, exposition of bitter opportunism, bitter petty politics, bitter, we could say, the lobes and fishes of power. So there's no coherence, maybe on ideological point, maybe on working point, maybe with regard to approaching the day-to-day issues of the people of Jammu and Kashmir. Though we accept the mandate of the people of Jammu and Kashmir, that the conference had got the maximum number of seats, but on the other side, the biggest poll percentage, the biggest vote percentage, that is more than 26%, that is backed by Bharatiya Janata Party. And we have also extended our wishes to the Omar Abdullah and Mr. Omar Saab to go ahead and please make steps to achieve what you have said in the vision document. So now this is an internal matter between the Congress and National Conference, but on day one, the tensions are out in the open. The interpolations, they are out in the open. And the ideological motives, the differences, and I said, track a record of seesaw battles between Congress and National Conference. They just kept on settling who will be the chief minister, who will be the minister, and they never cared for the people of Jammu and Kashmir. That's why Jammu and Kashmir has seen turmoil in the past few decades. So my very, very respectful submission and a very, very sincere appeal to the people across the board that Jammu and Kashmir needs to merge, particularly post 6th of August 2019. This is what Narendra Modi says. The gospel of Naya
Right, sir.
needs to be actualized on the political profile of Jammu and Kashmir. Please,
Right.
please, Devya.
Of course, so according to what we are hearing is that the Congress party has declined the offer of that one ministerial berth in the incoming government and will offer support from the outside. Thank you so much for speaking to us here on NDTV.